Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a AEW Dynamite review. Haven't done an AEW Dynamite review in like 3 months there. I'm doing this in the Wrestling Jesus group, by the way there. Um, Back when it first started, it seemed a bit bigger now. Now it's starting to look like TNA, right? It wasn't a horrible show there, but there's a lot of jobbers now on the card and stuff, and I don't know. Doesn't look as big and promising as it did before. It looks like TNA basically there. And when the crowd comes back, it's going to be even worse because those fans make me fucking sick or whatever. I think I prefer it now because there's no fans in that shitty arena. In the first match, Wardlow defeated Luchasaurus in the Lumberjack match. They did a bit of stuff on the outside. It wasn't a bad match there, but wasn't really good either or whatever. And this Wardlow, why does he have to have a goofy singlet like this? The guy looks like he could be a wrestler, but why do they all need to have RVD's singlet? Like Ryback wore the same singlet. The fans made fun of him for it. Why does this goof have to dress the same way? He can't have a different color singlet. Is it all like black and green singlets where they buy these things? How about wearing a different color outfit or something? You know, when Ryback did this, people bitched at him for it. This guy looks like a complete fucking goof. And nobody says anything, but I'm saying something right now. Guy looks like a fucking goof. He could be a decent wrestler because of his size, but doesn't help when he looks like a fucking goof like this. Second match, Hikaru Shida defeated Red Velvet. It doesn't get any more indie than this. Just some girl dressed in red velvet, and she was squashed in like 10 seconds. After this, Hikaru Shida was brawling a bit with Penelope Ford. And not a fuck was given there. And then we had the worst press conference of all time in wrestling. Cody and his family, his fucking nerdy family on one side. And Jack or Jake Hager, Jack Swagger, he was supposed to be there for the press conference. He wasn't there. He showed up at the end, but he wasn't there. Why? Because he can't talk. It's obvious. The dude can't talk. So he wasn't out there for the press conference. So you had Arn Anderson doing the stupid coach gimmick. I like Anderson. I grew up watching Anderson, but I think this coach stuff is a little corny, very fucking corny. And then Cody Rhodes starts cutting the promo, and it was horrible. It was like people were overrating the shit out of his promos that he was ripping off from his father or whatever a few months ago. But this shit was just bad there. Let me tell you about hope, guys. Hope is it's like something positive. Hope is this championship belt. It's not complete. It's not even completed, but and then Jack Swagger comes out with some blonde girl. The girl throws water in Cody's face. Okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay, guys. And then the thing just finished. Fucking cheap, retarded press conference. This was fucking goofy big time. Fucking cheap. In the third match, it was Brody Lee and Colt Cabana versus Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss. Brody Lee and Cabana won or whatever. And afterwards, Lance Archer came out and attacked Janela and Sonny Kiss or whatever. And Sonny Kiss, he's gay. He makes himself look like a girl, the fucking ass shit or whatever. But sadly, he's probably manlier than most men in AEW. Let's get serious there. He's a manly man there. When I think of guys, manly men like Clint Eastwood, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mike Tyson there, Chuck Norris, I put Sonny Kiss right up there with all these men. A manly man there, but really this is junk. It's garbage wrestling. It was an okay match, I guess, but good God, what the fuck is this shit? Fourth match, the Revival defeated SCU. They were attacked by the Lucha Brothers after the match, and apparently there's going to be an 8-tag match at Fyter Fest. The match itself was okay. It's okay tag team wrestling. Me personally, not a fan of the Revival. Just a couple of short, fat guys having boring tag team wrestling. I don't know. I don't get the appeal. But it was an okay tag team match, but I could do without JR overselling this for 20 minutes. Oh, this is a good tag team wrestler now. Oh, this is a natural tag team. It's not just two guys put together with matching t-shirt. Oh, they're working a body part. This is a classic tag team wrestling. It's like, all right, we get it there. They're having a tag team match. Who gives a fuck? Enough with the fucking acting high and mighty because they have tag team wrestling on the show. There's tag team wrestling on every wrestling show around the planet. Every Fed has tag teams on it. Get the fuck over yourselves for having boring tag team matches. Enough. Like if they're so noble and mighty and doing good by having tag team wrestling. WWE has a bunch of teams too. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck, man. Fifth match, Brian Cage defeated the Jobber. Brian Cage in TNA, he called himself the Swolverine or whatever. I thought that was very lame or whatever. But I think Cage is well presented here in AEW. This is maybe the first positive thing I said about this show there. I think the Cage guy is well presented here. He looks good with the steroid muscle, with Taz. It's good to have Taz talking for him because when he talks, then he kind of sounds like a mongoloid there, but he's big, a big bad motherfucker. When he had the Jobber in his arms and he starts curling him like this, like a big roided up freak, and just fucking threw him in the air. That was impressive. The big power bomb, he fucking threw him like 20 feet away there. He's very impressive in AEW, right? Or that's what I think there. But he's going to get beat by Dean Ambrose, and then he's going to go back to Jobber City. But from what I've seen so far, he's well presented in AEW. Better than how TNA presented him. In the sixth match, Matt Hardy defeated Ortiz in an okay random match or whatever there. It's Hardy against Ortiz there. It was an okay match though, I guess. Very uninteresting there for a main event there, but it is what it is there. It's TNA there. And in the main event segment, it was Jericho and Orange Cassidy. They had like an unbelievable brawl of some sort there. Like they're trying to make Cassidy look more serious, I guess, to go up against Jericho. They're trying to make him look tougher. And it just kind of looks fake and baloney, you know what I mean? I think instead of bringing Cassidy to Jericho's level, they should have Jericho go down to Cassidy's level and just do like a comedy thing with the guy, you know what I mean? But having Cassidy beat up Jericho, it's just not believable. The guy looks like a fucking toothpick, you know what I mean? Just not really believable. But I like Orange Cassidy. I don't know why there, but I do a little, not a lot there. But overall, I thought the show was okay. It's cheap, all right? It's not good. It's not better than WWE. Far from it there. All right? Like, TNA, like, probably even current TNA is probably on par with this, I would imagine, just less names or whatever. But it was okay. It's okay for like watching indie wrestling, but to act like this is super great, and no, that just isn't true. You know what I mean? But I thought it was okay to watch there, but a lot of cheap fucking shitty junk. It is what it is there. So yeah, I'll watch Fight or Fast or whatever and maybe do a little review there here in the Wrestling Jesus group. So yeah, that's about it. Okay show, but not good, not good at all there. Until next time, peace. Ha!